I welcome you all to this first set of my presentation, in which I will be motivating you to take the right steps to pursue exactly what you want in your in order to reach to your destination. So without wasting time, I would like to take you directly to the main actual content. So the topic of my presentation would be one life, one chance, and through which I would be taking different aspects what are necessary for us. Just because you are doing a lot more doesn't mean that you are getting a lot more done. It's very important for us not to confuse between movement and progress. Say all the movement doesn't lead to the progress, so it is the visionary action of our cumulative effort which determines that these are the moments which will take you to the progress. So it is very important to have an eye that these are the moments required for the progress, so we have to accumulate that in our habit. And the only way to be the hero of your dream is you have to go through the sufferings. Many a times you have seen many great personalities, like in games and sports, like take for example Serena Williams, maybe take the example of Federer, maybe take the example of Nadal, take the example of Messi, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, even say Zidane. Maybe you take in cricket like Saint Vaughan, Sachin Tendulkar. You take the example of Ricky Ponting, Virat Kohli, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. You see only the bright part of their life, but you should have the guts to go a bit back and see the amount of suffering they are taking in order to reach to their destination. So it is very important for all of us to see what effort at what point of time is required or maybe necessary in order to reach to your destination. And one thing you have to always remember, that don't get tired because it's your dream. And very importantly, don't just aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference. And uh, as per our beloved president Dr. Abdul Kalam, he also said, like, have dream, but we need to further add on something to that, that have a dream is very important, but you must also have a goal. You must have life goal, you must have yearly goal, you must have monthly goal, and you must have daily goal. And what is so very important to achieve these goals are, you must apply discipline and consistency. Like, discipline is such an important ingredient in your life that without discipline you hardly can achieve anything. So it is very important. Say for example, it is you can find intelligent people, but just because they are not sincere, they cannot reach anywhere. So it is very important that if you are intelligent, you have to have a responsibility to be sincere as well. Because as a sincere people, it's not all the intelligent people raised to that height. It's the sincere people with average intelligence, they can do wonders. So if an intelligent person, if he is sincere, just think about the miracles he can add to the society. So it is very important for all of us to add discipline in our life, and discipline and consistency and sincerity will take you to whatever goal you want, to whatever journey you want to travel. So it's your life. And still now, there is no substitute for hard work. You have to really work hard in order to reach your goal. So many a times we do ask question that this will take much of the effort, so whether it is worthy. So don't let your brain ask these questions. You have to convince that yes, these are the amount of hard works you need to succeed. And educate yourself. It is a very important part of your life to educate yourself. You have to have control of your life. Nobody else in this world should be given the liberty to take advantage of what is happening in your life. You have to take control of your life. Take stand for your purpose. It is very important for you to take a stand of your purpose. Like, if I want to do something in my life, so who would be the right person to take the decision? Who would be the right person to send any sort of meaningful say logic to your brain? It is you. So you must take a stand of your purpose. People definitely will try to stop you. Like, if I tell you in a very frankly manner, in our context, it is highly impossible to get everyone who will help you in your like journey. No, people definitely will try to stop you. So you have to beware of those people. You have to differentiate between friends and foes. The greater the dream, the more people will try to stop you. You have seen many a times that if you share some of the logical interpretation that you have been thinking of, people at their backside of their mind, they might be thinking that this can lead you to tremendous success, but they will even try to stop you because people are not happy with the amount of progress maybe you are eyeing for. So you have to be very clever. You have to chop them off from your life. Now Victor Hugo said that if you have enemies, it is really really good. Like if you have enemies, that means certainly you are reaching somewhere where other general people or the average mind people, they won't even think of going there. And it is rightly said by Mark Twain as well, that keep away from those people who try to belittle your ambitions. Many a times people will come and convince you to take the right, maybe take the say risk-free path, and that will lead to a average sort of life. Like you are average even now. So if you want to reach to that apex, like then you have to beware of those people who try to belittle your ambitions, because small people always do that. Most of the time you don't have chance to meet the successful people. You are within the vicinity of this average minded and average successful people, maybe averagely successed people. So you have to somewhere restrict yourself to have interaction with this sort of people. But great people will always motivate you in your life. You will be finding few people who are really great, even though they are not hugely maybe case this success, but they will definitely try to motivate you. And have you ever asked yourself, it's a very fundamental question, or rather after asking the two questions you can switch the pause button on and just answer these questions uh, honestly. So why it is so hard? Why is it so hard to try little things which may improve your life? Ask this question. And what controls your life? These two things, these two questions are a multi-millennial question, and that is really really important to shape your career. Why it is so hard to do the little things which improve your life, and what controls your life. So you might have the answers ready. Maybe you can see your notebook. I would be rather happy if you can comment, if you can send your say answer of these questions. I would be really happy. But the answer of this question, as per my thinking, as per the average successful people's mind, it's the brain. Our brain has been designed in such a manner that it will try always to lead you a risk-free life. It will never try to let you go away from your comfort zone. And until and unless you don't move away from your comfort zone, nothing will come to your life. Only average thing which are left by someone else will come to you. So try not to get convinced by your brain always. At times you have to take, I already told you that you have to take the responsibility. You govern your brain. Don't get always channelized by the average thinking of your brain. And your decision controls your life. Say the decision you take for your life, you should be sticking to it. Maybe there could be plan A, B, C, or maybe another plans that might be taking you to your goal. But once you are sure that you are capable of doing this, these are the basic homework done, so these are the way which lead to this particular situation. So then take a bold decision and stick to it. It's your decision. Like if you think just one thing for your life, what is the problem of pursuing it? What is the problem in doing it? So don't just get fooled by the convincing sort of comfort zone prevailing attitude of your brain. Just train your brain to take the risk. Even if it is calculated, then also you are gaining much. And it is very important to understand that we all have 24 hours. Even the richest of the rich, even the poorest of the poor, they all have 24 hours. It is the way we utilize it makes us successful or average. Take, it's very important to take ownership of whatever is happening in your life. People generally complain, so don't complain. Take ownership. For what? Take ownership for the good and the bad.